What is going on, everybody? Jay here from MJ Tech. Today messing around again with the Honda Pilot 2007. I already installed that ATOTO. If you look at the front head unit, that's the ATOTO S8 with a 10-inch screen. Today we are installing here the brand new ATOTO backup camera. So what I'm going to do here is, well, I already have done it. I took apart the trunk plastics and stuff, and so I'm going to do the connection here with the reverse light like I did with the wireless camera. I'm going to take this apart, put it together, and then I'm going to run the wire. Every car is different, so that's why I don't really focus on how to run your wire, because every car is going to be a different story. In my case, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get it either from here or here, which is a little bit more difficult. Then come down the upper side of the roof here, take some of those plastics out, and somehow bring it down to this area, and then run it all the way to the front side where the head unit is. And that's how I'm going to get it installed. Also, from this company, I got the steering wheel controls. This one has to be plugged in. One piece has to be plugged in on the back side of the unit. The other piece is going to go in the steering wheel. Very easy to do. And check this out, guys. I got the OBD Reader, Bluetooth powered OBD Reader, also dedicated for the ATOTO head unit. So this unit actually gets more and more exciting as I get more accessories that are available for it. Now coming with some updates here with the camera. So I already hooked it up here to my reverse light. This is the pink, will be the red. The black is obviously the ground, and here you guys can see the connection for the reverse light. The bulb is in here. This is the connector. So the black wire will always be the ground. The green wire for the Pilot will be the positive. And again, this is how I got it connected. I got the video connection, the power connection to the camera right here. I ran it along the inner side of the door, and then I brought it out here on this side. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's coming off here. But I think I'm going to use the mount to put it on here on this side, just so that it looks a little bit more factory. However, to do that, I will have to test the camera and see if it's not going to be very off in terms of alignment. You know, when I reverse, whatever the view is, I don't want it to be distorted too much. So right now, again, we are running now the wires here from the side of the vehicle all the way to the front side of the vehicle. We have made a lot of progress so far, but I have to tell you, this vehicle is a freaking headache to get it all disassembled. I guess the quality exceeded my expectations, and that could be a good thing and a bad thing as well. So anyways, we have the wire already fished here through the radio side, and I connected the pink wire to the pink wire and the red wire to the red wire. Apparently that's all we need. I have here the black wire that I had on the wireless transmitter for the previous camera. Everything's working great. I also connected the video in for the reverse camera, and everything is good to go. But I also want to show you here that I got this device. It is called the steering wheel control. The link has been provided below. It's for ATOTOs, and this is how it looks. And on this ATOTO S8, the 10-inch screen, it gets connected back here right next to where the mic connection is. It says IR, and the device looks like this. Okay, you have to plug it in back here, and now I am getting steering wheel control functions. Okay, so right now I also want to show you the reverse camera, and that everything's working great. Check that out. Everything looks pretty good. Something I want to show you here that caught my attention is that we have active reverse camera. So what that means is that if you go to this application called RCam, boom, we can get a camera view even if we are not in reverse. As you guys can see, I am in park, okay, and I'm still getting that view. So that's very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything reassembled here, and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so now we have completed the installation of the ATOTO reverse camera, and I'm quite surprised with the quality overall. And well, it is expected. We know that when things are made for something specifically, in this case we have the ATOTO head unit with the ATOTO reverse camera, things are going to work a lot smoother. They are meant to be together. So the installation on this particular car, this is the Honda Pilot 2007. I gotta say, the quality on these vehicles is just absolutely insane. Getting things apart is really difficult just because of the way they are built, but it was possible. I ran here the wire from the back door. I got it out right here. Then I ran it through this tunnel, but I couldn't get it through the tunnel. I had to go here on the side, and I had to use a gasket maker to seal it back. That way we don't get any leaks through the roof here. So I sealed it, everything's good. It was raining yesterday, so I didn't see any leaks, so I guess it worked. Then I went down here and I went through the side of the vehicle here on the passenger side all the way to the front, and again, it is working well. Everything is a lot faster than before because we had the wireless camera. Now we have a wire camera, so you don't have to be scientists to know that it will work a little faster. So here we have the radio, and I got a few things actually. Let me get back out. I got here the OBD reader, which is right there, and I like it because it is discreet and quite small as well. So if I pull it out, you can see how tiny this thing is. Okay, and in this particular vehicle, it's kind of discreet. It doesn't get on your way at all, so that's very cool. And we're gonna see what kind of information it gives us through the radio, of course. Second, here we have the steering wheel controls. As we know, this particular vehicle lost the steering wheel controls, so I don't have that function here anymore. We had the volume, the channels, so on and so forth, but unfortunately we don't have that any longer. The cool part about this is that, well, let's go ahead and get the vehicle started so that way you can see everything that it does. There we go. Okay, so here we have the radio. Now I already reviewed this radio. Let me mute it. So that's the radio station, of course. And what I love about it, something that I forgot to mention on the review of it, is that it boots in just under 8 seconds. In this case, I turn on the vehicle, 4 seconds, and we already saw the screen. So that's very cool. Now, like I said before, this thing right here is really awesome. It has like a little wheel here on the top. If I move it around, you can see that it works together with it. Okay, that's the first feature. Of course, we can mute the sound by clicking on this button. We have the answer and decline phone call buttons, as well as the skippers. And then we get here a dedicated Google Assistant button. So if I click it, it activates here the Google Assistant. And as you guys can observe here from the screen, it is working. Okay, that's because I have the mic up here installed, as you guys can tell. And so yes, that works great. The other one we have is the play and pause. So if you have, let's say something like let me connect here to the CarPlay. We do have connection for the internet. I am connected here to the Wi-Fi, so I just plugged in my phone here. I have the wire connection right now, so there we go. Now if I go here into the app for wireless and wired CarPlay, okay, there we go. Do not connect. All right, unlock your phone to start CarPlay. There we go, and allow. Boom. So now we have CarPlay. So let's say I'm playing music on here. Let's just say any music. Let's play this one here, Perfecta. And so if I again click on the pause, you can see that it pauses the song. If I click on play again, it'll play the song. If I skip it, it'll skip. And if I retract, it'll retract. Okay, so again, very, very cool. We already saw. And the way this works, I mentioned before that it was with Bluetooth, but no, It has like a little IR blaster that gets connected on the back side of the radio, as I showed you guys before, and it goes connected next to the mic port, and it says it just like that. It says IR. You simply connect it there, and you're gonna see that little box back there. You just gotta either use double adhesive tape to keep it in place. Let me go ahead and turn off the camera here. It's driving me nuts. It thinks that the tree is actually the green light. But anyways, so like I said before, again, this thing is really working well. I can definitely recommend it if you have the ATOTO S8, any model. It could be the premium like the one we have here, or any other size, as long as it is the ATOTO S8. Even the S6, this will also work very well for it, so just keep that in mind. Now the last thing, of course, well, not the last thing, we have two more things to talk about. The next thing we have here is the OBD reader. Now sometimes when I turn off the car and turn it back on, we have to reconnect to the OBD reader. Let's go ahead and try here the application real quick. So we go here now into torque, and from torque it'll start reading the vehicle's information as it is doing right now. You're gonna have a couple different tabs on here. So again, it is just trying to connect to the car, and in no time it does it. So as you can tell, the little car icon here is not blinking any longer, and it's actually reading my current RPMs. So it is doing less than 1,000, and here we can see that if I hit the accelerator, it actually moves. Okay, so yeah, it gives you already the RPM information. And of course, here we have for fault codes. If you have a check engine light, you can check it directly here from the radio. You can get plugins for it. We have adapter status, so it gives you all the information of this adapter, and if you have any errors, the counts, all that information will be placed on here. So far it has been working great. We have here things like test results, so it'll read your car's info to check and see if the fuel injectors are working well and things of that nature. So this takes a few minutes. I don't want to waste here your time, but just take my word for it. This thing is really cool and it works as intended. So the reverse camera, let's go ahead and place the vehicle in reverse. You can see that we have a lot of things that we can customize. If you click here on the screen, you can change the brightness of it, you can change the color saturation, then you have here the line settings as well. So I had to modify mine a little bit. We have style 1, and then we have style 2 as well on here. So you guys can see that again we have tons of customization. I like to keep it on style 2. This is working great. Now here we have a little car icon, and you can see it's blacked out. Well, this camera kind of gives you that fish eye effect on one side, and here you can see it gives you that illusion that you have a satellite view. Now it starts getting better as you back up, so it is not real satellite view, it's just that it takes a picture, okay, as you are backing up. So if you look now here around this little ghost car, you can see now we have an image of what the road looks like. So it gives you that feel that you have a satellite view, and it's really cool actually. And you can see that it's just taking pictures of the end here and then putting them all together, similar to panorama, very similar to what you do on your smartphone. So again, the reverse camera, the quality is just insane, and nighttime it looks great as well. Again, it's just amazing how things you know, work well together here with the ATOTO ecosystem. So I just wanted to bring you guys this little quick, you know, review about these items. If you have any questions, you know that you can always leave your comments down below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment and share, and also click on the bell icon so that you get notifications every time I complete a video. And like I said, if you guys have just any doubts or you want me to test something else, let me know. So far this radio is really cool. Something I almost forgot to mention is that now we have here Netflix, and I was able, this is not Netflix, I do apologize for that. Netflix is somewhere around here. Here it is. So we have a working Netflix now as well, and I'm able to play any type of movie. It's really awesome, guys. I'm telling you, this radio is something else. I love everything about it. With this being said, like I said, subscribe, comment, and share. Click on the bell icon, and I'll see you guys on my next one.